Blah. Hey, what's up guys, it's Pierre. Hey, so check this out. I bet you've never heard of apartment locating before, right? It's a sub-niche within real estate that almost no one knows about. All right, so let these numbers soak in, right? 87% of professionals that enter the real estate industry fail. Why is this happening? It's not because your lead gen is lacking, okay? It's not because you're lacking some fancy CRM software. It has nothing to do with your background systems, and it's definitely not because you're not booking an appointment or two every single day, right? That's what we all hear. Think about every single advertisement you've ever heard, right? How would your life look with 2, 3 appointments every single day? What's crazy is that I figured out an industry where setting less appointments is actually beneficial, and that's how you close more and earn and produce more real estate commissions. So it's nothing to do with representing a seller or a buyer. It's actually a lot simpler than that. What we're doing is we're connecting and brokering everyday multifamily rentals. So what's the most common multifamily structure? It's an apartment complex. And as you guys can imagine, the whole transaction is so much quicker than buying or selling a house. In fact, there's only 3 life cycle stages instead of the 10 plus life cycle stages a normal realtor has to do to close a lead, basically, right? Think about being a realtor, right? You gotta generate the lead, hope that they believe in you, right? So you gotta establish that confidence. You gotta schedule an appointment. You gotta pre-qualify your client, right? Show them a bunch of homes, because buying a house is much more of a big deal than leasing an apartment. You have to help them get qualified for a mortgage. You got to help your client meet with the lender, get qualified for the mortgage, then you got to show them a bunch of houses. Finally, when they're interested in the house, you have to schedule an inspection, then you got to negotiate, right? Go back and forth, finally agree on the price. Then you might have a contingency stage, right? If your client needs to sell their home first before buying. So once you're done with the contingency stage, the negotiation back and forth, and remember, with negotiations, contracts have to move via writing. So it's much more complicated than just getting on the phone and then haggling, right? Got to send the contract back and forth. Finally, you're done with the process, and now you got to attend closing, schedule another appointment to go to closing, work with the title company, go over the HUD-1 settlement. There's just so many steps to help a client buy a house or sell a house, right? But with apartment rentals, there's 3 life cycle stages. All of this can be done remotely as long as you have a laptop with Wi-Fi and a cell phone, right? With cell phone reception. So the most amazing part about this weird apartment locating industry that almost all real estate agents are just not even noticing this industry exists in the first place, right? The awesome part is that after you connect your tenant with the building pays you, and it doesn't affect your client's base rent, right? So it's a free service. Why would the clients not want to work with you if the base rent doesn't change? So it's a win-win-win for everyone. Okay guys, and on average, you can work with 10 or more. I do 15 to 20 clients with apartment locating every single month. But even if you just did 10, think about 10 clients every single month. At the end of the year, it's 120 clients, right? So you've already started relationships with these clients that you can then later represent as a realtor. And it's so much easier to become their realtor after you have a natural relationship built in a really, really fast and easy way, because you help them find an apartment. All right guys, so we're kind of just scratching the surface, but I'm trying to spread the word because I've been in business profitably even right now. Because if you think about it, if a renter needs to rent an apartment, no matter what's going on in the economy, they still have to secure an apartment because it's a bare minimum necessity. Just like how drinking water is a necessity for basic living. So if you guys have never heard of this business model, right, this sub niche within real estate called apartment locating, I'd love to invite you guys to a free, totally free, no registration fee. In fact, you basically have to click 2 buttons and you can sign up to a comprehensive business model discussion that covers everything to do with this brand new opportunity as a real estate agent for year 2020. So I hope I did a good job kind of quickly going over this message. You guys appreciate the green screen, right? I'm trying to stop your scrolling pattern. You know what I mean? So this takes a lot of effort putting this message out there on the internet, but I want you guys to benefit because I have been killing it for the last 6 years in Austin, Texas and in Colorado with this awesome business model. So I invite you guys to take the challenge, click the button below, sign up while we're still running the overview, the comprehensive presentation on if this business could be right for you. All right guys, so click the button below, right? Worst case scenario, you just learned about a brand new opportunity within real estate. That's the worst thing that can happen, right? You just learned something for free. But the best case scenario is that this might absolutely change your life like it's done for me and many other of my close friends, my family members, and my inner circle. So I invite you to click the button below, and what do you got to lose, right? Just check it out. I know this is a game changer because it's been a game changer for me, and it's going to be a game changer for you. So click the button below, and I hope to see you on the inside.